the bubble has started to burst.
Layoffs stacking up, credit cards are maxed out, people drowning in debt. Economists are screaming this is going to be worse than 2008.
So I think gold continues to outperform Bitcoin.
This is the beginning of something which could have serious economic consequences.
And cue the fire. Hey, how you guys doing today? I am not Peter Schiff. Just allows me to use his studio occasionally. Thanks. Thank you for that, Peter. Actually, he is having like the day. Or maybe it's been a year just basking in the light of the sun while one side goes down. Rich Dad, Poor Dad author sells Bitcoin for a loss. Like how that pendulum swings. 1 minute it's over here, the next minute it is over there. And I think when Robert Kiyosaki has to look at his portfolio, I think it takes two hands and it's probably really painful. So if you only listen to this video, you're missing out on so much. I'm just saying. Guys who listen to my show like a podcast, you are missing out on some very good visuals. But I have a serious question for you. Would you say this bubble is currently popping? Yes or no? Number two, does your portfolio sound something like this? Maybe a little bit. Sorry about the dog. He's looking and he's like, you doing that again? Mom's standing right there. No, I am not farting. That's just the air being let out of this thing that we're in called a bubble. Because breaking news, I believe we are. I know. Crazy, right? Also, here's another thing that's even crazier. Most everyone, it's probably about 85%, are all underwater. No one is doing okay. No, but bravo, I just looked at my portfolio and it's up today. Or it's up this year. I'm up 15%. Okay, all right. Jeff, can we just, did you factor in inflation? Just checking, number one. Number two, in regards to what? Are you comparing it, sorry, hit big black mic here. Are you comparing it to Bitcoin? Are you comparing it to the yen? Are you comparing it to the dollar? Or are you comparing it to gold? If you are currently comparing it to gold, you're not keeping up. And I'm also talking about the broader market. If you are in the S&P 500, which is 40% this, you're not keeping up. You're going down. Now, if for some reason you aren't just invested in this, you're really down. This is your Tesla, Meta, Amazon, Alphabet, Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA. Could those possibly be popping? Definitely letting air out. Then the question is, well, where do we run? That's the second question. The first one, is it popping? Two, where do we go now? I mean, Kiyosaki's clearly clicking the sell button. In regards to the S&P 500 compared to gold, see, gold, you are, oh, hey, look, you're down here. Ever since, well, it's been, from there, that was 2021, 22, you ain't keeping up. That is why I see a plethora of stories like this. This is every day. Americans, happiness is at a record low. Just pause for a second. It's at a record low when everything's great. You got your president, the stock market is at an all-time high, you lost 10 pounds this year, and your wife hasn't even filed for divorce yet. Or are we just using our money in the wrong way? No, that's, So is that what's going on? Because rumor has it you guys are sitting on just bags of cash. I mean, did you guys see M2? What are you doing wrong? I mean, look at that M2. Clearly there is enough money going around. What are you being irresponsible? Actually, I'll tell you what's happening. Why Americans, the happiness is at a record low, even though everything's great. You're not using your money in the wrong way. You're just not calculating it properly. Even if your portfolio is up, again, compared to gold, your portfolio is down. Sprinkle in a little inflation, you're down. You're not just down, you're also currently anxious. But Donald Trump says everything's great. I mean, look at this, Washington Post. Anxious shoppers keep scaling back and hunting for deals. Why? You guys are loaded, sitting on buckets of cash. Just like Weimar Germany. See, if you were to measure things the right way, like survival and gold or purchasing power or wages. Look at real wages have declined since 2020. Look at this. That's a negative. And this little M2 isn't helping anything. So you can accumulate and sit on as much as that as you want. You're you're not keeping up. And here's a little trivia question for you in regards to, because I know I know the numbers, on all brokerage accounts. A brokerage would be like Robinhood, Trade Station, companies that you say, here's my money, let me try to trade it. In those brokerage accounts, 75% of everyone's trades are actually winning trades. They're profitable. So that means 3 out of 4 trades, they're all in the green. Yet 85% of all brokerage, all accounts are underwater. So they started out with 10,000. They're now less than 10,000, 85%. But 3 out of 4 trades are winners. That even be possible, Jay Bravo? I don't think your math is adding up. It actually is. This is true. Could be off by a few percentage. And this I pose as a trivia question for you. I actually put it in the course. I answer this question in the course. It's knowledge like this that actually makes you successful in life. I will not answer it for you. Maybe ask ChatGPT. And the Wall Street Journal is saying this is what everyone is like. The middle class is buckling under almost 5 years of persistent inflation. Although it looks like you guys are really making money, though. I mean, everyone has a job. It's what, maybe 4% of you don't? This article says, workers growing tired of economy in which everything seems to get more expensive. Yes, that is the truth. And then so people then go, okay, well, this crypto thing, I guess Ethereum, right, is a smart contract. All right, I'll just F it, throw my money in there. That's where they get the logo from. Or they throw their cash into Bitcoin. Okay, so this will solve it at 120. What'd you guys get up to, 125? It's 126 and some change. Now you're at 84. Huh. It all just doesn't seem to be working out for you. But again, it's like, well, where do I run? I'll get to that in a second. Actually, people are running to Bitcoin right now. BlackRock buying BTC. Dalio's buying it. He always buys it. Wait until he gets margin called. Binance, BitMEX. Looks like everyone's learning how to swing trade. Also, if you're like, you can't prove, yeah, I can see. I see their trades. It's right here. Here they all is. Strategy, BitMEX, they're all in there. Actually buying it right now. See, that is the answer. Besides Saylor, he got it all wrong. Especially when you go from 127 to 80 in 30 days with no reason why. It's like, well, I thought this was a store of value. You guys know in the white papers, there's nothing about a store of value. And if you think it's bad now, wait until the ETFs start dumping. Wait until Nvidia pops, when AI goes, when all of this froth ends. I haven't even talked about private credit, the debt markets. That Jeffrey Gunlock says cracks are forming in America's multi-trillion-dollar private credit market. Okay, so now we know the air is being let out. We are in a bubble. Got a lot of problems. Time in the market does not beat timing the market. You could chalk that up to just about everything. Well, what about gold? I'd love to show you because gold it's better than everything. Gold is money. I listened to Mike Maloney and the hidden secrets of money. Actually, gold is not money. Debt is money. I know that sounds so stupid. In a debt-based system, we're in a debt-based system. Credit, it is debt. That is currently money. And there is a time to own gold. There's also a time to sell gold. I know, people are like, no, you cannot say that. Just forever hold gold. Because gold is money. It's a medium exchange. Okay, hold on. Gold has always struggled to be money because it's always hoarded. It is a limited supply. No one has it, so everyone hoards it. Even central banks. It's like, are you going to go buy something with gold? No, because it actually has value. It's really hard to put gold into a money camp because no one wants to use it. So when I say it's complicated, money is very complicated, and how to make money and grow money and what is it? At the end of the day, do you have enough digits to enjoy your life where you have enough digits and you make it to the end and you don't even run out? Got to put dents in the universe and enjoy it. Well, then you're going to have to learn how to move it. All of the things, all of the plethoras that people will tell you that this is what you need to do, it doesn't work. You're going to have to put in the work as central banks now hold more gold than U.S. treasuries. Just like what everyone has done since the beginning of time, they've hoarded it. So I would tell you that there are times to hoard, and then there's times to go, no, I'm going to sell it. And then if you want your biggest bang for your buck, learn how to trade it. And I have always said the same thing. Number one, I have not sold any of my gold. Try to practice what I preach. Silver, yes. I told you I dumped 75% of the bags. I'm holding 25. Bitcoin, I like to trade it, and then I help you with levels if you want to buy it. And anything other than Bitcoin, I call these in this little section, call them shat coins. People call them altcoins. These are big no-nos to ever hold. I have been begging you for a month. Has it been probably a month? Maybe a little bit more. Do not be in those things. That is everything that's outside of Bitcoin. But bravo, we're gonna have an altcoin season, and I tell you, there is a probability. I think I've been pretty adamant that there is no way. I mean a little bit. 0% of my portfolio. Right there. So I did say if Bitcoin, this is a rising wedge, breaks above that yellow line, it could go to 150, 200,000. I mean, I don't think 200 if you measure, I don't know, you measure it. But then I know in the comments, you're like, you said Bitcoin's going to 200,000. No, that would be other YouTubers. Me, I say you, there's a probability, but y'all haven't broken it and you didn't. Now you broke that line and you carry that down. Ta-da. This is the secret of life. And moving money actually takes some knowledge, and it's difficult. I'm sorry. I wish I could be like Peter and be like, just always buy gold. Do know that everyone and their mother was throwing rocks at him for 15 years. Going back to 2011, that's here. Let's say you were to buy there and you're like, underwater, 15 years. If you want to know why I have the Canadian flag, I marked it when they did it. This is where Canada is like, we're going to sell all of our gold. They sold all of it to buy the dollar. That was some smarts. So in all of this time, I'm like, yes, go ahead, buy it. You're also above a trend line. No, you're not going to see any big numbers. But the only true way to protect yourself, here, I'll use one indicator. That's it, the 200. Just short it under it. Up above it, go long. And right here was your 200. Oh, look at all this. All you made on the way down. This, you made it up. This, you did nothing. This, you shorted it. This, you bought it. You write it off. You have to work. If you have subscribed to this channel, you know I've been pretty good at this. It might be beneficial to click the subscribe and go, huh. So start there first, and then when I throw something up like this, like a Head and Shoulders, and you're like, I don't know what that is. I'm going to rank this up there with more important than a college degree. Take my course on it. The $2.99, it's the price of a textbook. I know this because I taught university. Also, you have seconds left to get some goodies because I'm done with the course. I mean, I'll add videos later to it, but Chart Prime's giving you 3 things. You're losing the free bear market course. It's already this weekend. The next 48 hours, if you're in the course, you're going to get an email to be able to have AI trade my strategies, which on Prime Automation, you could see what they're doing. 7 days, 163, 15, 13, 13, 11. You keep going. 10, 10, 8. Doge. What's Doge doing? A 7. Solana 8.5. It trades it up and it trades it down. I had to solve the problem with you. You're like, but I don't have time to trade. Also, if you think, hey, and then I get all this for free, the answer is you have to pay for it. If you buy a car for $299 and you're like, but I paid you for the car, I should have gas, all that. Insurance, yes. Pay for it. Do know that this costs millions and millions of dollars. The course is to teach you how to drive the car. You get the car, but you don't get the gas and insurance and all the other things and car washes. I want free car washes too. Some people, I will tell you. Also, your mag, this Head and Shoulders, which you learn about in the course, you're probably, now you may just break this neckline and just head lower. You're probably going to put in another shoulder and then head lower. So let's just say 2026, the beginning, should be pretty sparky. That's the mags. You also have, it's the 7, then you have the S&P 500. Same thing, but you gotta wait. Dow Jones Industrial Average is a broadening wedge. You don't wanna break that one, and you're probably not gonna break that one. Once it breaks, it's gonna be so much fun, just like Bitcoin. And then it rallies, and then everyone piles in. Oh, this is it. That was the bottom. And I warned you. I said, this is what's going to happen. Then I get called out. You said it was going to rally. Can you give me another day? It's like some people want it like spot on. Bear markets, they don't last too long, but look at your rallies. 07, 09, look at this. 11, 7, 12, 7, 24. Everyone's like, that's it. This is the bottom. Which at the same time, you could be swinging it up. You could be swinging it down. And in regards to gold, you guys could go so much higher. You have a triangle. It hasn't confirmed yet, so I don't know. But if you break that red line, I click plus button. It's blue. Up there in the corner, I was teaching someone last night, having steak, how to trade. And I'm like, okay, when it goes down, when it starts to go down, you click the red button and it looks like that over there. You don't even have to have any money. Well, I mean, you do, but I just want to take all the confusion. Click the red button to go down and make money. Click the blue button when you think it's going to go up to make money. And erase everything out of your head. One candle close and you think it's going down. Red button. One candle close above the Bravo 9. Blue button. Change this to the 1 minute time frame on Bitcoin. Whale comes on. There you go. One candle. There it is. Put in buy. You come up here. You click blue button. You think it's going to go up. And then you sell. And here we go again. These are actually supports. This is coming Black Friday or is one of the free ones. I don't know what you're getting. Chick magnet. It's going to go up there and it's going to hit the chick magnet. Look, see, look, ding, ding, ding. I was right. I can do this all day long. We swing up, we swing down, but you have to put in the work. So to answer the question, yes, the bubble's popping, the air's coming out. I don't care. You need to learn how to move your money, make your digits go up. You can't sit on the sidelines. You're going against a clock that's going against you. It's the dollar. It's decimating everything. And you need to know how to play this game because you're in the game. There's no way out of it. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.